Hi guys, the Footy Boys are back with yet another video. Finally, the season is about to start. Today, I will be giving you a step-to-step guide as to how you can make your fantasy Premier League team. So, as you can see on the screen, you go to fantasy.premierleague.com or download the app and go to squad selection. After going to squad selection, you'll see these options. You'll see that the deadline is on Friday, which is the deadline is always 1 hour before the game week first match starts. That is, Liverpool are playing on Friday night, so to 11:30 is the deadline for this week. So all you have to do is choose 15 players and you get a kitty of 100 million. So in that you have 2 goalkeepers, 5 defenders, 5 midfielders and 3 forwards. Obviously you won't play all these 15, you'll have 11 in the team and 4 as your substitutes which you can get in and out. So let's start with the goalkeeper. So I click on goalkeeper. As you can see on the side, it shows all the goalkeepers that play in the Premier League, and on the second column is the price, which is in pounds. It's 6 million is Alisson's price, and 176 are the points he got in last season's fantasy Premier League. So I normally go for a cheaper option. So I go for Ryan. I click on Ryan. I do add player, and as you can see here, Ryan is added, and the money is deducted from my kitty, which says 95.5, and player selected says 1. Now we'll come to the second keeper later. We'll come to the defenders. Now how I do it is I set 4 or 5 core players that I first choose and then make my team around them. So I go to the first defender. I want to choose Alexander-Arnold. He's always an asset to have in a team. Now if you want more information about the player, you do view information. Here it shows the total number of points he got last season, his fifth, and the fixtures. So this is a very important point, to see the fixtures. So it's a long season. You can actually manage how you wanna substitute your players or even transfer them out. So the starting fixtures are quite good for Liverpool. So Trent Alexander-Arnold, as he's a wing back, can get you a lot of points. So I do add player and I add him. Now the second defender, I actually wanted to go for Laporte, but if I click on Laporte, it says that he is injured because there's a yellow sign here. So I would go for Kyle Walker, a very good player to have. And my third core defender would be Lucas Digne of Everton. And why I'm choosing him, because when I click on fixtures, as you can see, the first 6 games of Everton are quite, I wouldn't say very difficult, but they are games that Everton can win. So I choose Lucas Digne, and he's a left back. He takes the set pieces and the corners, so he's a really good option to have in your team. So I'll go to Lucas Digne, I add player. Now we'll come back to the other 2 defenders later. Let's come to the midfielders. It's a no-brainer for me. I go for Salah, the maximum points he got last season. I add him, and my second midfielder would actually be Kevin De Bruyne, who I cannot find on the list. So what I do is I go up, I go on search, and I do De Bruyne. I do search, and De Bruyne is here. So I do De Bruyne, add player, and I've got my 5 core in the team, 5 core, and plus I want to add a forward now, which I think I just have to remove this first. Now I go to forwards, I go to Kane, I do add player. Kane is always one of the high scorers in the league. Now as you can see, I have my core set up. I have these 6 quite expensive players which I make my team around. Now the real test is to make the rest of the team now, because I only have 43.5 left and I still have to buy 8 more players. So how I do it is I look for a decent priced midfielder at an average around maximum 9. So let me see who I can get in 9. I actually go for Sigurdsson, same reason, a quality player, and Everton's fixtures are quite easy in the starting. We go for Sigurdsson. Then let's come to the forward. Forward also I'll have to go for a cheaper option now, because I've spent a lot of money on Kane. So I go for a maximum of 7. And let's see who I can get in 7. I can get King. He's a very underrated player, very good player. Now let's see, I have 29 left and I have to still buy 6 players. So all I do is I go on the second goalkeeper, and I always go for the cheapest option that is available, which would be at around 4. And I cannot go for the Brighton keeper because obviously Ryan plays more often. So let me take a risk and go for McCowan, plays for Norwich. So now I need to buy 5 more players and I have only 25 left. So how I'll go about it is I'll get 2 cheap defenders, because I would play normally a formation of 4-4-2 or 3-4-3. So in order for that, 1 more defender I need of decent price. So I go on defenders and I go maximum 6. So in 6, what all I can get? I can get Spilicueta, David Luiz, Pereira, all of these defenders. I would personally go for this is a tough one, whether to go for Zuma, Van Bissaka. I would actually go for Van Bissaka. He's quite a promising player, so I go for Van Bissaka here. Now I go to midfielder. Now the trick is I need to buy 4 players in 19.5, so that's not easy. An average of 4.55 each I can spend on a player. So let me go to the easiest option, to the last defender, which has to be the cheapest option. Let me see the cheapest option here. It's obvious I'll go for Kelly, because he was like a squad rotation player last season. So I go for Kelly, add player. Now coming to the forward, I have to go for the cheapest forward option, which is 4.5, and I would personally go for Connor Wickham because I have no other option. Then I go for 2 more midfielders left and I have 11, so I can actually spend 5 and 5 each, 5 and 6 respectively on these midfielders. So let's go for maximum 6 here, and let's see who I can get. I can get Wijnaldum, I can get Pereira. Pereira is a good option. He got 122 points also last season, so he's a good option. So now I have these 4 midfielders who I can play. And so I can play 4-4-2, I can play 4-3-3 if I want to play, and have the others on the bench. So I have 5 left and I need to choose a midfielder. So I go to 5 and I go to midfielders who I can get in 5. And I think it's better to have a variety of players from different teams that actually increase the chances of your points, to get more points. So I would go for maybe Declan Rice. He's a good option, young player. So my squad here is complete. As you can see, players 15, selected 15, money remaining, and all I do is enter squad and my squad is complete. Just to give you a couple of more points about transfers. So you basically can transfer, you receive 1 free transfer each game week. If each additional transfer you make in the same game week will deduct 4 points from your total score and match score at the start of the next game week. And so you also get a couple of chips, which are bench boost. If you do bench boost, your bench players will also get their points will also be calculated in your main points. Normally the bench points are not calculated, and you can only use these options once. You get a free hit where you can make unlimited free transfers for a single game week, and you can also do triple captain, which is quite interesting. So you can do triple captain, then that player will get 3 points, will get triple the points he got. So if I make Salah my triple captain, he got 5 points, so I'll get 15 points. And normally whoever you choose as a captain, they get double the points. So if Salah got 5 points, even in a normal week, I will get 10 points because he's my captain. So captain gets double points. So that's about it, guys. That was just a small demonstration of how you can use Fantasy Premier League. We'll make more videos about that. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel. You can see Footy Boys, and I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll be coming up with more videos, so please stay tuned.